Greetings, church. It's Kevin Duclairon again. This is my second video of the day. I just came out of Bank of America. I'm here in the area, and I just discovered $1,000 removed out of my savings account. Again, Gabriel Franklin and Guy Franklin and John MacArthur and the Queen and whoever else is involved took the money out at the beginning of the week. Last week, they left me $100 bill and on MLK. They've got all of my information. They've got my driver's license. They've got my banking account number. They've got everything. And no matter, and the workers for Bank of America, all of the Bank of Americas, all of the workers, pretty much across the board, any bank, they've got all the account numbers for all the banks. They've got, they're hiring workers. They're raping me and taking money out of the accounts for payment. I have absolutely no idea. I didn't know that America was so corrupted with what these people are doing. They're raping me and then taking money for payment as if they're my sex partners. And then they're telling me that I need to go into sex stores and have sex with them, and that's more payment. This is how they're dealing with it. I have absolutely no control over these bank accounts and what these workers are hired to do. They're hiring people to represent Gabriel in these places. They're hiring workers to represent the Queen, and you got to read into it still. Again, Gabriel. This is the greed of Guy Franklin and his mother, or the greed of these people. They're stealing my money, and my account has a certain amount in it, and then I come back the next month, they're not depositing the money, or they are depositing the money, and then as soon as I'm gone, they send their representatives in there to steal the money. Last year they took $2,000 out. This year, it's so far they took out $1,000. They left me $100 on. They left me $100 in the at a bus stop just to alert me that this is what they're doing. I don't understand these Africans, and now they're threatening my life. Okay, now they're threatening my life, and European Americans, Hispanics, African Americans, Haitians, they're all in on it. I mean, Hispanics, everybody's in on it. I cannot believe this is how greed has basically, this is what greed is doing to my life. I'm down, and I'm vexed at the fact that these people call themselves the church. They're a bunch of snakes, you know. Everybody's jumping on the bandwagon. Anybody who can hit is hitting. I can't. I'm lost for words. You know, I'm lost for words. I'm shocked. I'm disgusted. You know, I'm having to suck dick, eat ass, and this is the world that they put me in. This is the world that Guy Franklin and that Haitian woman have been wanting to put me in since the beginning. You know, the world of fucking Ernst, raping Ernst, taking everything that belongs to Ernst, because Ernst is the light-skinned, mixed Haitian Cuban. This is the world. You know, she can't live in a world without my cock, and he can't live in a world without my ass, and it's not my ass directly, it's the, you know, light-skinned women that, you know, that he sleeps with. And then on top of that, I guess they want to be paid. I'm not exactly sure if what I'm saying is correct or accurate, but all I know is this is where they have me, you know? So the first video this morning was for the sermons and the hits that went with it, and now this is what's going on. I just spoke to a bank representative. The woman who actually gave me, the woman who actually helped me in their community, a Hispanic woman, would have been representing Gabriel Franklin. You know, she's the no-nonsense, hard Hispanic woman, but in the community, she would have been a Gabriel. And that's how they deal with it. They have homosexuals everywhere. This is how the homosexual community takes control over the lives of internationals. It's horrible out here. I mean, these people are just wicked, evil, greedy, malicious, and full of venom, you know? And at some point, they'll kill me and take all the money that's in the bank, because that's what they live for. You know, this is the greed of the Haitian people, you know, and if God takes away the island from them, they deserve it. If God takes away that island from these people, they deserve it because of all their conspiracies and all their hits. But along with saying that, the British are not clean. You know, the Haitians are not clean. The British are not clean. The American government is not clean. The police department is not clean. The man told me to go talk to the authorities. What authorities? I pulled out a wad of 10 police reports cards that, and I showed to him, this is how many times I've reported sexual assault being done against me by Gabriel Franklin to the police department, and the police department has done nothing. You understand? This was the case in Seattle for 14 years, and here it is again, 2022, and I am still being raped, and I'm still being called to sex stores, and this is what MacArthur and Franklin are all about. This is, you know, you see these people and you elevate them and you try to give them respect, but there is a downside. There's a cut downside. There's a side where these people are hiding in the shadows and they are still practicing slavery and they are still humiliating. I mean, I'm supposed to be an orphan. You understand what I'm saying? Here I am, 50 years old, and this is what they're doing. I mean, Satan couldn't be any more obvious, and, you know, in using these people. I mean, they sold themselves out to do evil. I don't think it's on behalf of God. I think it's on behalf of Beelzebub. This whole thing, it is such a shock that these people love the devil as much as they do. It is such a shock that they pledge themselves, you know, to steal what little bit of money that I have. You know, I grew up in this country without mother and father, and I grew up as the ward of the court, but never did it enter my mind that the government could be so unclean. You know what I'm saying? And I literally have to, every single day, live up to their expectation of being just as dirty and filthy as these people make themselves out to be. You know, I go to the library, I gotta look at their porn, or else they go crazy in the back. I preach the gospel, and instead of them repenting of their sin, I gotta run to the sex store and suck their cocks. If I don't, it's a snake, it's a piercing, it's a shot, it's some form of violence against my person, because I won't cooperate with their devil's way. You understand? I won't cooperate with their devilish ways. And so, if you are a Christian, again, as I said in the first video, and I'm saying it to the second video, I need your prayers to get out from under these people. This is the reason why I'm not a member of a church, and I didn't graduate from seminary, and I didn't marry. You understand what I'm saying? It is the wickedness and the greed of these malicious people. And now they've taken $1,000 out of the account. You know, I'm thinking, oh God, you know? And so that's why they're so willing to, you know, meet me in the fuck store, the sex store, the porn store, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I have waited for so long for the government to remove me from under this, but they're not going to. The US government is a bunch of crack-headed Europeans, homosexuals, and pornographers who basically, they're not here to help anybody. You understand what I'm saying? They're just, it's a game. It's a world's game, and they don't give a shit. They don't give a fuck. They don't care. I don't know how else to say it. My spirit is broken. I cannot believe this. They just did this to me again, you know. And they take my they take everything. I don't know what to tell you, church. Try not to lose courage in watching this video. And if you have, my apologies, and pray about the situation. I don't think it's going to get any better, because the greed of these people, the hate of these people, the seething maliciousness that's inside of these people will never come to an end, because this is why supposedly Jesus died on the cross for sin. This is the sin right here, the sin of greed. Okay, and this is what the sin of greed and hate and lust has done to my life. Okay, and I don't know what to tell you. God bless you today, church. Good luck with your own situations, and who knows what the devil's doing on your side of the fence.